Alright, working on the old Maytag here. I think I said it was a 39 maybe. 39 Maytag model 72. Alright, we're going to finish it up and should get it running. Alright, all we have to do is put it on some feet. I made these at a 5/4, I think you lumber guys call it. Yeah, just round it off the edges and stuff, just give it a finished look. And then gonna put some of this Hellman's on there. Works pretty good. Spar urethane Minwax. I like the clear. They got satin and semi-gloss, and you know they got whatever you want. But I like it. Been using it for years, and it's good stuff. Matter of fact, here's one that was done a month ago, and that's the color it is when it comes out of the can. There's no stain on there. And here's what it looks like after about 6 years. It yellows a little bit and gives this sort of a patina, but don't look bad at all. But it keeps all the grease off. You know, that way you just wipe it off and it don't soak into the wood. Yeah, for these little Maytags you really don't need a little card or anything. You know, you just need something to get it off the ground. Because if you don't have 1-inch clearance, then your little cover will hit, and plus you have a drain plug sticking out the bottom. So that'll give you some level feet. Plus that'll give somebody something to put their foot on when you're kicking this side, or else it'll just flip up on you. Alright, so I'm going to urethane. I usually give them about 3 or 4 coats, and it usually takes about a day. So I'm not going to start it today, but you won't. You'll see it in this video. And then we got to put some decals on here. One more in there, and the muffler. Put the muffler on, and it'll be good to go. So let me start staining this, and maybe we'll throw some decals on. All right, it's a couple days later. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so we didn't do nothing on then. But I did finish the little feet here, and they came out nice. So now I'm going to drill holes in it, and we'll mount it up. And yeah, it's good stuff. I'll leave a link in the description. You know, this is cheap. I think it's like $17 for a quart. You could also get this stuff in spray can, but it's like $10 for a spray can. You only get a little bit, so you're better off getting this and brushing it on. So we'll leave a link for you for that. It's good stuff. All right, let's drill some holes in this and mount her up. Also found a brass plug, and I put it up there, and I decided up against it, you know, because it'll be the only brass piece on this engine. So I was going to paint this other plug, but I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it silver because it goes with the rest of the color combo, and I clear coated it so it won't rust. So there you go. Alright, we got the feet on. Now let's put the exhaust pipe on here, the muffler. Yeah, whoever gets this engine, they can put whatever muffler they want on. You get a real Maytag muffler, and they cost more than the whole engine does. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, some guys, you know, they hook a hose up to it and send it through a dragon's mouth or stuff like that. They get all kinds of things to trains and all kinds of things. They hook them up so you see the smoke come out. But we're not doing that. Alright, let's put some decals on. Alright, it's the icing on the cake here. I tilted you guys up here so it makes it a little easier to work on. Alright, yeah, these are water slide transfers. Just get yourself a little warm water here and stick them in there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Stick them in there for about 5 seconds or so. You see here, we're 10 seconds. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you see if you get a little movement out of it. Alright. And if you don't, you just leave it in a little longer. You don't want to get too aggressive with these because they're pretty thin. Alright, you see we're starting to get a little movement out of it. And then this caution sticker here goes on here. And then you just slide it off a little bit and then pull it back off. And then while it's still wet, you still have time to move it where you want. There we go. And then you just slide the bubbles out from behind it. Slide the water in the bubbles. And then just let it dry. I'm still here. I'm just getting a little rag here and get some of the excess moisture off it. And now you can see the bubbles better, if there are any. Got one up here. Now it's a piece of dirt's on. And over there. Okay. Alright, we're happy with that. Alright, that one goes there. And then you got this warranty on the engine and stuff like that. We'll stick that in there. And that's going to go, I don't know if you can see it, it goes right here. I think on the aluminum ones and stuff, it goes on the front because they got like a ridge here, but on this particular one, this goes here. They're not going to sit perfectly because it's, you know, you got a casting down here. Over here it's a little smoother, but down here it's a rough casting, so you just gotta take what you get. Alright, getting a little movement out of it. And you stick it on there. I'm going to try not to get in your way, but it's tough. And then just slip the bottom out. Get the water out. And there we go. And that looks good. Alright. Let me turn these around and then we'll put this one on. This one here, this is like a bonus, this sticker here. This doesn't go on the engine. This usually goes on a card or whatever is made for it. So we're not going to put that on. Alright, let me turn these sideways here. Alright, here we go, the last one. Oh no, an interesting story. You see these decals here? These decals are actually made by the same machine that made them originally. The guy bought it off of Maytag, and it's still making them. Pretty cool. Alright, like I say, you just need a little movement. This one goes right here. I should have slit the other way and pulled it out the top, huh? Oh well. We're here now. We'll make it work. Some fits right between the legs there. So there's not much lining up to do. Alright. I'm liking that. Can't mess with them too much. Alright, here we go. Leave it alone. Alright, there it is. It's all done. And I'm not going to try and start it right now. I got to go down to Mike's tomorrow. We got to go pick up a shaper or something down in Maryland. So I'll bring this down to his house and we can start it down there. You know, it always helps when you have two people starting these, because somebody can stand on one end of the board there and the other one kick. If you're doing it by yourself and you're kicking it, the thing flops all over the place and everything. So, plus he helped me put it together, so we'll let him start it up. All right, see you guys down there. Yeah, another thing, so I don't forget, I want to thank the patrons who helped to make this possible. You know, because without their contributions, this would have been a parts engine. You know, because I put a lot of money into this that I wouldn't have. And without the backing of all the patrons, it just wouldn't happen. So I appreciate that, guys. Alright. Alright, we're down here at Mike's.
How you doing?
We got the little Maytag out here, and we're going to see if it starts.
That looks pretty nice, buddy.
It does, it does.
Man,
I
hate to run it, it looks so nice.
I know. We just put some fuel in it, and we're going to give it a try. So, and remember, I rebuilt this one, Mike didn't, so cut me a break if it doesn't start on the first kick.
Okay, so that's closed. Can you, hey.
Let me put my foot on there. Sounded good, healthy.
Yeah, it spins over nice.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Wow, it's really quiet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It did have to suck up some fuel, so.
Well, yeah. I mean, what, 3 kicks? That's not bad, right?
Not bad at all for a freshly rebuilt engine. It seems like it's running slow, Mike, but I like it that way. I think it's good. I have to check the book, but I think it's supposed like maybe 1650 or something like that RPM.
Well, the probably supposed to be pretty close to an electric motor, I would think.
Yeah, right.
So, and they're usually 17 something, so. I mean, I put the tachometer on it, but you know, you can't adjust the governor on these beforehand.
Right.
So we would, if we wanted it to run faster, we would have to go in there and either back the governor out or screw it, I forget which.
No, I'm happy with that.
So give a little bit more air, it'll speed up a little bit. Want me to grab the tachometer and we'll see?
Yeah. Let it run in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while before it gets any heat. Man, they really sound nice with that little muffler on there.
Yeah.
It takes the little crackle out of them.
You know, it's not smoking like most Maytags, but I do see smoke coming out there.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the mix I put in was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So.
Plus you're using that modern oil, you know.
Yeah, it's, you know, modern air-cooled engine oil, so.
It must have some oil in there, Mike, because it's dripping out the exhaust.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah. You can see it over here.
Oh, it sounds really happy.
It does.
It doesn't vibrate at all either. I like how smooth these things run.
Yeah, over here, it's nice and quiet.
That's a Maytag you wouldn't mind taking to a show to run all day.
Yeah, right.
Quiet, not obnoxious.
Look at your tachometer. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it says. 3 kicks. I bet you if Mike rebuilt that, it would have started on the first kick.
About 1350.
Oh, I'm happy with that, Mike.
Well, it's a little bit slow, but
I'm not doing any laundry with it.
yeah. It just means tank of gas will last a little bit longer.
And it'll run quieter.
Yeah. I don't know, if we give it a little bit more air, it might go a little faster.
I like the way it is.
Really, I think if we really wanted to get it up to its set speed, we have to adjust the governor a little bit. But like you said, that's a perfect show speed.
Yeah. I like it.
It's so steady. It's so stable. Wow. Nice job. Nice job.
Thanks, buddy. That'll make somebody a good engine.
Yeah.
Gotta find some kid, nice kid to give it to. Oh, well, there you go, dudes. 1939 Maytag 72. I don't know if I thank you, but I got to thank all the patrons that made it possible, because this thing was headed for the parts pile. And I'm kind of glad that we did keep it running, but thanks to everybody that contributed to it. Alright, we'll see you on the next project. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be good. Alright, see you later.